What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? This is Renebean. Welcome to another episode of Life of a Game Hunter slash Collector, the series I started up so I can give you guys a tidbit of what it's like to be a game hunter slash collector, the shit you deal with all the damn time. So what is on today's agenda? Well, as some of you know, Miss Tiffany sent some of that defective stuff. We're going to try to work on it. There was a PS4 controller. Never worked on one of those in my life. It doesn't charge. It doesn't want to cut on. So I've looked up a couple ways that, the problem that might be. We're going to try them out. We're also going to hopefully do a couple Sega Game Gear refurbs. I know I was going to last time, but I kind of got distracted with some other things. Also, one of the Game Gears has a strip screw, so we can't open it until we get that screw out. So as long as I got a small enough bit, I'll show you how to remove that. And we might even bust out another NES console because god dang, those other ones went quick. Because a lot of you know I sell the consoles on Macari, so all that's in the description. If you want one of those consoles, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. Let's go ahead and announce the winner of the vlog giveaway. And if you want to be entered to this vlog giveaway, if you do not know, you have a chance to win one of these gorgeous handcrafted Majora's Mask pins. As you can see, I got one in my Zelda shrine right there. In order to be entered, all you got to be is subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below answering the question I'm going to ask. And this is going to be a tricky one for you. What is one Zelda game that you would not mind pressing the button that completely eliminates it from this earth? It doesn't have to be a bad game. It's one that if you had to choose one of these games outside of the CDI games, you can't pick CDI games and can't pick spin-off games. For me, it's going to be Phantom Hourglass. It was just a very underwhelming sequel to Wind Waker. It's not a bad game. It's just one that if I had to get one of them going, ta-ta, you know? So you answer that below and you got your chance to win. The winner of the last episode is Buttery Tea, alright, B-U-T-T-E-R-Y-T-E-E, I think, T-E-E, yeah, sounds weird, but anyways, you got a pin, all you gotta do is hit me up on Instagram, I will get your mailing information, and we will get one out to you. There's a few that are unclaimed, so this contest is gonna go until we have all the pins gone. So anyways, guys, let's get out in this shop, let's get to work. Alright guys, so here we are in the shop, and it's actually been like an hour or so, because you see this huge box right here. And the explanation of this is, well, you can see my shelves are quite depleted over here for my bundlers. Whenever you pick up lots out at, flea markets, yard sales, you end up with a bunch of extra stuff that's not worth it. You can do a lot of things with this stuff. You can put it in big auctions and list it and, just have them cover shipping and start at 99 cents, whatever you make is great. What I do typically this time of year is basically spring cleaning. I'm going to get all this stuff out of here. This is stuff that is not really worth listing individually or making lots, eating that shipping cost. And I just go to the flea market and I unload the shit out of this for cheap. I'm talking a buck or two a piece, and then towards the end I'm talking liquidation sales, man. Just get this stuff gone. I mean, I got NES, Xbox, PlayStation 2. I did keep everything that is good bundler material. And everybody asks, they're all like, why don't you sell these games? These are just the cases. I'm always expecting to find them loose out in the wild, so I had the cases to make them complete. But I kept all my bundler games that I can actually put with the system, and I know that those games are what's going to help it sell. And I actually, man, it's crazy. Oh my god, going through all that, don't mind that N64 controller on the floor. I put it there so I won't forget. We're going to take the guts out of the gray and put it into the green, since the green's all jacked up. So we're going to get that fixed. But I was going through a bunch of stuff, because, you got to keep in mind, Miss Renebean will put stuff, for me to take out in the shop. I don't even know what the hell it is. I found a bag full of CDs of games I didn't even realize that I had. I saved them because I did not have a resurfacer at the time, and now I do. So as you can see over here, I actually got a mad stack of stuff to resurface. That is a lot of good money right there. So I'm going to have that cranked up. And then I'm probably going to take a bunch of consoles too. Just stuff to get it out of here and move it, because it's just sitting. Whenever I make bundles, I don't put 50 copies of, just random filler games. It hurts the shipping. So that's what we're going to do. And we might even make an episode of it at the flea market. I do it once or twice a year. I typically don't sell. You know, I'm just a hunter, but the tables have turned. So anyways, let's get this camera set up over here on the tripod. Alright, our first order of business is that right there. That PlayStation 4 controller. Miss Tiffany sent that in. She sent a bunch of crazy stuff. And the problem with this thing is it doesn't cut on, doesn't take a charge. Let me grab my charger. Actually, my phone charger is actually what charges my drill. And you can even use it for this right here. Now, as we can see, we plug it in. There's no light that comes on. Make sure, you know, we're plugged up over there. So I've never fixed a PlayStation 4 controller. So I did what any smart person should do. And that's take the YouTube educational courses that are just all over the place, because you can learn anything on YouTube. Obviously, y'all watch my shit, so it's a learning experience for both of us. So there's a couple things that we can check when we open this thing up, and of course you might see skips rather than the time lapse of me actually taking this thing apart. From what I understand, there's screws here, and then we got like I've never taken one of these apart. I don't work on a lot of modern stuff. You got to have a very fine Phillips for this. These are some super tiny screws too. Get off that trigger button. There we go. Alright. So first step is we got to take off this ribbon here. Be very gentle. These are very, very small ribbons. Alright. Let's move you off to the side. There's the battery. We'll move that to the side. And then we got to lift this up. There's not a screw or anything, is there? Feels like something. Oh, there went one trigger. Alright, it's just on a hinge. It's the first time I've ever actually opened a PlayStation 4 controller. What the hell is holding this thing in? There we go. When in doubt, force the fucker out. Alright, so the last ribbon that we got to get is this one right here. Oh, damn. I don't have any fingernails. Let's get it with some needle nose here. Alright. Now, some of the things that I have seen, that thing's got some goop or something in there. Is this little part right where the actual ribbon goes in. Sometimes it'll, like, if this falls, it'll, like, something, maybe like a soldering joint or something. But I've seen a few things on how we can actually do this. Let's try leaving that unplugged from here. Plugging this back up on this side while leaving that unplugged. Alright, and now, with this all out and about, let's try to see if the light will come on. Which I don't know. No light there. Make sure I got this plugged up all the way. See how. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just looking at damn people on YouTube like you're looking at me. Except the problem with this scenario is I may not be able to get it to work. Yeah, still nothing. Battery looks fine. I'm sure you can buy a replacement battery. I've also tried the reset where you press the actual, there's a little button that you can stick a pin in, reset it, you know, hold the power button. I've tried all that. That didn't do it. What button are you pressing when that's on? Like pressing that right there. Huh. Well, that's really all I know what to do, I guess. I mean, hell, I don't know. We'll probably end up getting another battery. Or I might just sell the damn thing as parts, because I don't think I can get this thing working. If that didn't do it. That was the only thing in the video that I knew to do. There was a couple suggestions. So the only other cause that it could possibly be is the battery itself. Let's plug all this back up, put it back together. Alright guys, well, there ain't much I can do with it. I have no idea how to fix this thing. I am more retro than I am modern when it comes to fixing something, so I have no idea why it won't take charge, why it won't hold. My only guess is the battery sucks on it. I didn't see any other issues. Let me know in the comments below what I'm messing up on. I'm sure that you all got something to say about that, because I have no idea. Let's move on to something that I can fix. Alright guys, so while that drill is charging so we can actually extract that screw, I didn't think about it being dead. I can't use my handheld drill because it's a hex head and that one's not. It's shanked. So we are going to refurb a Game Gear here and then save that one for after. This is just going to be a time lapse. And like I tell you guys before, I know some of you guys like the time lapses, some of you don't. I do it for two reasons. One, I like it, it looks cool to me. And second, I got something as a reference point so when someone buys it, they can actually see where their money going, or where their money is going. So anyways, let's do it. Alright guys, it is done. Let's see how well she performs. And you know what? This is going to kind of suck. But after this one, we're going to try to get that screw out. And I got to call it quits. As you can hear, there's some crazy construction going on in the back. And also, I'm running out of capacitors. I don't know if I have enough capacitors to do a full Game Gear. I don't know where the hell they all went. I'm going to have to do some digging. So let's test this out and make sure that it's playing the way it should. Alright, let's put you in here. Cuts on. There it is. Oh, I got the dimness all crazy over here. There we go. Oh yeah, she's looking good. Playing well. This construction shit's killing me. Every time I do some sort of video, someone's always making some ruckus. So anyways, I won't be able to, I know I won't be able to do a cat kit on the other one. I can't work under these conditions. I got the radio playing, but I can't talk to you guys the way I want. So I wanted to get this screw out with the extractor, but damn it, I forgot. Oh, it's been so long since I messed with it. I forgot the key element. I needed to drill the hole out just a little bit to accept the screw extractor. That's the best way to do it. And sometimes you can catch it without it by, you know, hitting it with the other end. I got to get a screw extractor or a drill bit small enough to drill that hole out a little bit, and then that thing will catch in there. So there's a few things I haven't been able to do on this video like I wanted to. Couldn't fix the controller. Couldn't get that out because I don't want to damage it. So I will be getting a drill bit small enough to hopefully get into that screw and get that out of there. So we'll have to end the video on that note, and hopefully the next episode you'll be able to see that get done. I got to order capacitors. This thing took longer than expected. The thing was fishy as hell. Almost every capacitor in there has failed. But now it's fixed, looking good, and I gotta order capacitors. I need to bulk order them all and stop messing around. I've just been putting that off. So the episode's a little bit shorter than what I wanted. All I was able to do was get the Sega Game Gear done. I couldn't fix the PS4 controller, but I got a lot more work done in the actual shop itself, getting ready for the flea market whenever I do decide to go up there and sell. So anyways, guys, I hope you all take care and enjoy the rest of your day.